And what is your name?
My name is Morgan Castle.
Alright, and who are you coming on?
I am the 2012 Scioto County Junior Fair Queen.
Okay, and tell me about that. How does one become that?
There's an application, and then I get a interview time, and I go through an interview, and they go through your application, and you talk about it, and it's about your involvement in 4-H and your involvement in your community. Not only just being a member of 4-H, but also by being an active member in your community, doing community service, doing 4-H projects as well. So we go through and we talk about that, and then that same night we have a pageant, and we're in our formal outfits, and we answer one question, and everybody has the same question, and nobody can hear what it is for the person before because we're in a secluded room. This year's question was, what qualities do you find in a good leader, and how do you possess them? And that night, the top 5 are selected. The queen is also selected, but we don't find out who gets queen until Monday night of our fair at the opening ceremonies. And so that pageant was on June 21st, and I didn't find out I was queen until Monday.
Fantastic. So you started out in 4-H when you were
I started out my first year whenever I was 5, I believe. It was my first year. This is my 13th year of 4-H.
So you were a clover bud?
Yes.
Okay.
I started out as a clover bud.
How does that progression go from clover bud to...
Whenever I started, it went clover bud, and then if you were 8 and in 3rd grade, you could become a regular 4-H member. Now it's 9 and in 3rd grade. It's changed. So after that, you're a regular member of your 4-H club, and then it progresses until you're 18, and some people can be 19 at your age as of January 1.
So being part of the Queen's Court and the Queen, so what does that entail for you?
Well, I work every single show. I'm the person, me and my court are the people who hand out all of the ribbons and trophies at the shows, all the 4-H shows and some open shows.
So were you actually part of planning, or are you serving on the line?
Well, I'm also a member of the Junior Fair Board and Teen Leaders, so I was a part of the planning, and then at the shows, we're the people who pass out the ribbons and things like that, so I'm a part of both.
So in 4-H, what sort of things do you do?
I take still projects. This year I took 2 leadership projects, a canning and freezing project, a vegetable gardening project, and my goat. And normally I take at least 1 textile project and food projects. I feel 4-H has affected me in many ways, especially with my leadership skills. I feel that I'm a very strong leader now because of it. It's given me so many opportunities and has broadened my horizons. It's just amazing.
Is it something you would recommend?
Yes, I would definitely recommend it. And next year is my last year of 4-H, and after that, I'm going to become an advisor of my club.
So you mentioned that there was an age change. What other things have you seen change?
Well, of course there are project changes and things like that, but also I'm seeing a lot more people taking livestock projects. Whenever I started 4-H, there was about 20 goats, and now there's about 45. So I'm seeing an increase in the involvement.
So how have you seen it affect? You get to watch all of the kids and the projects. How do you feel like it works for the kids involved?
Well, I feel, one, they learn responsibility and they learn life skills, because if they take a livestock project, they have to clean and take care of and feed, and although there are other things that you have to do, you have to make sure that you're taking care of your animal so that it's well fed and properly taken care of. And also, along with the responsibility, is doing your projects, because you can sign up for a project, but once you get involved and you take it, it feels amazing. And once you're up on stage and you're talking about it.
What is the most fun thing that you've ever done?
The most fun thing probably I've ever been involved with would be just working the shows. Not only by being on the Queen's Court and being the Queen, but also by being a Junior Fair Board member, because I get to see the kids be so excited when they win. Because not only with, the livestock projects, but also with still projects, with the different things. Still projects is a major part. We're the people who get all the ribbons together, and then we're working it whenever the kids are winning. And it's amazing to see some of the younger kids, even first year 4-Hers, winning those categories.
Could you define still projects for us?
Still projects are anything. It can be from woodworking to welding to leadership projects like I took, gardening, canning. There's about 100 projects that you could possibly take, and they are all fall under that category. And then the other two categories are food and textiles, which the textiles are clothing projects and also embellishing projects.
Has being a part of the planning and the procedure of the fair changed your experience in the fair?
Yes, before I just kind of was like, oh, they're working and doing that, but actually working and doing it is very rewarding, and it makes me feel good because I'm like, well, I helped do that, and I helped change something in this.
Do you feel, since you've been a part of the fair, do you feel like the fair has changed a lot over the years?
I feel it has changed, but I think it's a positive change. Well, several years ago we got this new barn, and it's wonderful. We used to have wooden barns, so I've seen a lot of improvements, not only by being in the livestock side of it, but also by being on the industry side of it, because I'm seeing a lot more different things, like I'm seeing a lot more booze in the fair and a lot more food places, which is really, really good for both our fair and the people running those booths.
I noticed that package over there. I've never seen
They've had a package for several years. This, I believe, will be the 3rd or 4th year that we've had them.
I was very impressed. I was a big fan of the alpacas. Let's see. So, is this something that you would recommend to people to try?
Yes, definitely try it. I feel that once you try it, you're going to be hooked for life.
Is there anything that I didn't ask that you really think I should have?
I just feel that 4-H is something that everybody should have an experience in. Not only just by being a part of it, it's not just about projects and things like that. It's about giving back to your community and being a productive member of your society.
Thank you much, ma'am.
Thank you.